Though, after campaigning in Bungoma, Uasin Gishu, Baringo, and Nyandarua counties, President Uhuru Kenyatta takes his vote hunting mission to Wote in Makueni and in Mombasa counties. In campaigns in Bungoma, he continued to tout his development record as the main basis for re-election. While in Eldoret, he launched the 32-kilometer Eldoret bypass. Let me now bring in my colleague Francis Mtalaki, joining us live from Mombasa. Francis, let's talk about the preparations and really the expectations of the residents in Mombasa. This is not really the first time or the second or the third or the fourth time that the president is heading there. He's been going there quite a number of times. Has he been making any inroads with the residents there, and what really are their expectations?
Well, good morning, Betty. And as you had put it, that the president has been making some frequent visits here down at the coast, and specifically Mombasa County and Kilifi County. And given the numbers that are in the voter registers, given that Mombasa and Kilifi are the highest registered, registered voters in the coast region, basically, maybe that is the main reason as to why we are seeing the Jubilee administration has been camping here. And the mood here, basically, it's an opposition stronghold, so it will be hard for President Uhuru Kenyatta to command a lot of the votes from this region. And given that the perception that the differences that there have been here with the leaders at the county level from Mombasa and Kilifi, then this region is still perceived to be an opposition stronghold. And so maybe as we draw to the general election, we can be able to tell the numbers how they are looking. But given the statistics that are there and the polls that were conducted at the county level, we can be able to see maybe the Jubilee candidate, that is Leman Chabat, had said to have 15% of the total of the research that was done by some of the researchers here down at the coast. So maybe that could be an indicator. But looking at the president's visit, this is the last tour before we head to the general election. So it's quite a number of issues that the president will be touching on. Remember, he has been using his development record as one of the key drivers for his re-election bid. But land is one of the critical issues that the president might be touching on. He has been talking about the Waitiki issue, which he says that this is one of the examples that can be laid down to the coast residents, and specifically Mombasa County. And some of the issues that are surrounding the water issue, and given that the Jubilee administration commissioned the Mzima 2, which is set to benefit the residents of Mombasa, maybe those are some of the issues that the Jubilee administration will be talking about today as they wind up their tour here at the coast at Tononoka grounds. Earlier we spoke to the Jubilee machinery here down at the coast, and saying that everything is set for the public rally that is set to be held at Tononoka grounds. Betty.
How long will the president be in Mombasa? In the past, we've seen him spend quite a few days, even weeks on end in that county. Are we likely to know just how many days he will be spending there, considering it's only 5 days to the elections and only just 4 days for campaigns?
Well, Betty, from the reports that we are getting, the president might be here today and tomorrow, given that there was a ruling that was delivered yesterday at the Mombasa High Court, giving him an opportunity to be able to launch the ferry, the two ferries. But remember, it is only one ferry that arrived from Turkey. So according to the ruling, maybe the president early tomorrow morning will be launching that ferry. And there have been an issue of Kenyans who want to access the Likoni Channel as they head to Kwale. And so this could be one of the development projects that the Jubilee administration will be talking about today, given that tomorrow we understand that the president will be launching that ferry, given that the High Court had okayed for it to be launched officially. And apart from that also, we expect maybe the president to touch...
Thank you very much, Francis Mtalaki, for the details there.